Good evening. We, the unwilling, led by the unknowing, are doing the impossible for the ungrateful. We have done so much for so long with so little. We are now qualified to do anything with nothing.
I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to participate in this kind of behavior again.
Two five 16671.
Thanks. Ready?
Yes.
Let's roll, nerds.
Correct.
Oh,
Sorry, I got the gloves on.
okay.
For 2 days.
Hey, remember that writ?
It's in your queue, the
Findings of fact? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
On the 16th, is it?
Yep.
Coach up here, on earlier this month, because he had a BVR, Coach Andrew said, because he was adamant that no drinking or anything, so they did a urine test. And on the 16th, when he took the urine test, he came back negative. So he was set for bond forfeiture today. He's here. We're just hoping that the court, since he tested negative, that we can reset and go on our merry way.
So he tested positive for on December 31st, New Year's Eve, right?
That's my understanding.
And then when did he take the urine test?
The 16th, sir.
Okay, that's 2 weeks later. Of course, he's going to be negative 2 weeks later. Herman,
We brought it in as soon as we got the BVR.
where is it? Can you bring him up?
Yeah, absolutely. He's a Spanish speaker.
That's okay. Bring him up.
But I casi no vamos. Do you mind if I translate?
Please.
And he came with his employer as well, because he has like two different, I don't know if you remember.
No.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, it was. Because he has an interlock, he's a commercial, he drives for a company that does a lot of catering and stuff as well, and she is a very active employer that would not allow anyone to drive with any alcohol in their system.
You know,
Entiendo.
or you should know, every single thing that you put in your body. I don't care what your excuse is. If I ever find that you have a positive result again, I'm going to lock you up. Do you understand? Absolutely no tolerance in this case, Mr. Ramos. Do you understand?
He's saying he understands, Judge, while you're talking.
Okay. I don't give a rat's behind what his excuse is next time, Herman.
That's about it.
He tests positive, I'm locking you up. That's it.
Yeah, that's solamente.
All right.
Thank you.
Judge, were you ready for the Spanish arraignment? And he does have an attorney. What he was,
What's the name?
Mary Madrid is the attorney.
Do we know if Mario's gonna be here today?
I'm not sure. The defendant is on page 20. It's a BPO. But the issue with this one is he's in custody and he has gone out. So I don't know that the attorney knows to come with it.
Valdez Gonzalez, come up. Mr. Valdez Gonzalez, you were charged with violation of a bond condition or protective order. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. Do you know if your lawyer is going to be here today?
Yes.
Take a seat from in the jury box. We'll wait for him to get here and then we'll do probable cause at that point. In the jury box. I don't want to lose him. Thank you, Blessing. There's a Martinez on the docket that has a BVR. Is Marcus's client?
Yes, Judge, he was waived today because it was just a regular court date. I told
So-
Roger about the BBR and he asked to put it on for Wednesday because they're in trial Monday.
Okay,
So Wednesday,
so yeah, SFBF.
the results.
Yes.
Negative. Okay, yes.
So that's the 5th, right?
And you got to modify the code as well.
All right, is discovery complete?
I have to check the video on that to make sure. We just had it yesterday. But we haven't really reviewed it. So
Did the state make any offers?
I do not. Neither.
Then it's over, I think, isn't it?
I'll have to.
Good morning.
Okay, so.
I saw the vision on the conviction. And I was just like, sorry about that. All right, got it. Yes. Do you want to call him with the sign? Spanish?
Yes.
I said everything's been done.
Can I give you my, army card? Yeah. I can get attached to it. What's your, 97452. Thank you. When you first, you need to. Okay. Morning, Judge.
Hey, come on up. Whoa,
Doing all right?
wow, what a blast.
Can I come shake your hand?
Come on.
Good to see you.
How are you, Brian? Great to see you, man. It's been, great to see you, man. It's been too long.
Yeah, you too.
How are things? Great. Yeah, I guess you don't come down here too much, but that's all right. We're happy to have you. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
That's where it's at.
We have some wrongful death cases, plant cases.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
they're a lot, take a lot longer to get to it.
Voluminous too as well, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just been.
Are you working with someone else? Or you just on your own doing it?
You've been free. Used to work in the public defender's office.
I know the name.
Yeah, he came in, back in, right, maybe 3 years ago. So we do have like a criminal docket.
That's where it's at.
Yeah.
That's where it's
That
at,
would-
man. I mean, I'm telling you, that's a smart move.
Yeah. I'm approaching on Brett where it's at.
Where?
I gotta call them up to the council.
Okay, I'll sign it, whatever you guys need. Is it old?
No, it's not all, Judge. From
It's
December
30
28th.
Whatever you want.
Okay, just
Yeah.
file a motion to.
Okay.
And, say attaching the case, so.
Got it? Okay, whatever you need.
Just that.
Yeah,
That and
have
a
fun.
court date, that's pretty
Yeah,
much it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, I have one file. Oh, you want to? Yeah. I'll put it on.
Okay. Is it on docket today or no?
Yes, sir.
Great. Okay, so just whatever you guys, just,
Where?
Yeah.
ugh.
And you're gonna.
I don't know on docket. What's the case number?
Okay, I'll put it in for.
All right, I'll sign it for you now, Brandon.
Thanks, Judge.
Good to see you, man.
Page 35. What's docket? Kind of listening? Oh, I'm looking for the last name. Walton.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I'm.
Oh, sorry.
I'll see what.
So you can stay on. I know.
I'll be back.
Okay.
That was the other one. You see hello? Okay. The course loaded. I got it right there. Judge is signed. And I found out one. It's already out there. And they're starting.
It's all right, Vic, just go ahead and set it. Yeah.
And he pulled up, yeah. And
What's the
stuff.
last? Oh, it's phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want the date?
Lucky.
Monday after. 2/24.
I'll see it.
Yeah, I know, yeah, get on some everything. Wait.
I'll still come drop.
There's two names.
Hey, so Joseph, on the writ case,
Yes, sir.
the DA is gonna file a nollie.
No, okay.
So just be on the lookout, and then if you don't mind putting it in, and then I'll sign. Okay.
Right after we. That's it. Claire, come on up. Go ahead and sign for your receptacles. Yeah. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. See you.
All right, you too, Brandon. Take care, man. Yeah, it should be. I have no, well, it's moody. Sometimes it turns on, sometimes it doesn't turn on.
They were playing with it yesterday because they were getting ready to.
For the trial. Yeah, so they probably hit a button on that.
Yeah, it is, not even going on.
I don't know.
You can, it's for the Wednesday, until the record. If you want to stand just now. Yeah, it's right, it's right next to your.
Maybe probably lost.
Let's see, that's the chance.
Hey, get ready. There's a ton of BBRs.
I was hoping you'd be too soon to worry on.
I'm putting them.
Maybe not.
For those minimums and that information, right now, the information pages give to the state, see if they can, like, just look over, like, hey, somebody in the states.
Hey. Did you get the email on by Fair Roberts?
Yes.
Okay. Did you file a BVR? Has a BVR been filed on that or no?
I think Steve Roberts.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, the video is attached to that email.
I'm just approaching, make sure everything's okay on it.
Is it not reviewed?
I see it.
For Robert Kennedy, that time is okay. It's comments and messenger.
Did you get it? Just wanted to double check, I've got everything signed and it's cross T and dot I's.
Oh, that's what.
One second. I don't think you're inside. No, all I need is your right thumb on the blue light that's down low. All right. And now approach.
Okay. Your Honor, approaching for a brief.
Absolutely.
This one's on page 11.
Oh, Richard. Yes.
Good morning, Mr. Kimmy.
Morning.
Mr. Kimmy, you're charged with assault bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 1 day that you've done. You need to understand, sir, that this charge will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your natural born life. From now on, you are facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. Do you understand?
Yes.
You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you can never change this. It will stay like this for the rest of your life. You sure you want to do this?
Yes.
All right, how do you plead to the offense of assault? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. I will follow the agreement, send you to it. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Garza.
Oh, Mr. Kimmy, let me give you a election form take now. Want to see something or have them pay? Do you want to do run CC or have them?
That's fine. You can do that.
Run CC, okay.
Yeah.
Behind the elevators. So if you go behind the elevators, there'll be collections, classroom, right next to the cafeteria, and the papers along that quick down. That's very important. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Garza, great to see you, man. Hey, how are you? Hey.
Yes. I know it's I guess we can make sure. What did you decide?
Hey, Mario, we need to do a PC on this case.
State's gonna dismiss it.
We're not going to judge.
Are you dumping?
Yeah, you know what happened is we pled to he was on probation for family violence robbery. We pled it on Thursday. There's no GPS, no contact with complaining witness. And I think the officer had come in on what were bond violations to present it as a new case on the same day he pled. So it's kind of a miscommunication. So he ended up getting filed on. He just pled to it. And so the state looked at it, we talked yesterday, so I appreciate it.
Thanks, Gabe. Appreciate it. Yeah, all right.
Thanks a lot for looking.
So he goes go with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me just make sure I get that filed. I thought I filed it yesterday, but I don't think maybe I just didn't.
I think that's all that happened, right? It's some stuff.
I don't know. Yeah, because I think they were gonna use that for an 11B and felony.
Yeah, we're gonna have a hearing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, have a good day.
You too. All right, I just filed it, Judge.
Did it again?
I just filed that.
Once you do, just ensure.
Hill on the docket also has a bond violation. I'm assuming that's a waived appearance as well. It's page 9, top of page 9. There's a BVR, so
Bill and Duncan?
no, just Hill. So I'm sending an email now that I'm gonna put it on for Monday. Okay.
Are you writing the day on the VDR?
Yes, Monday, February 3rd, 2025. Yeah, and then I'm attaching it to it as well, so you see.
Oh, you know, the kind of $4 or whatever, is that what you want?
Yeah.
Do you need any other documents and DVD documents or anything?
I don't know what
I don't know if they say all, but.
No, yeah.
Whenever you're doing your reviews, when the first time, then ask them for photo or video, and then what I need to do is place them and you want. It says photos and videos to keep on. Anything like that. So remember, and then ask them if they want residencies, restriction, or no contact with different people. They just have to get their address. If they say yes.
Right.
Then it's helpful for us for you to find the locations. Yeah. So all I did was riffs with DVD. My God, that was like.
Yeah, that's, it's, I call it. Other than things they do. No.
I've never been able to have them, and you can text this to the answer. We're not gonna be able to do that. Do you want the house number? Is it one that's popular? The shop or the. Come on, resign. I got this healthy block if you want some. Yeah. Okay. If there is quinoa. They're massive chunks, so just take whatever you want. I'll take a chunk of the chunk. Yeah. It's gonna be a long Monday. Hey, you'll finally get to clear up the queue a little bit though.
That's what I'm trying to do, little by little.
Oh, that just.
Tell me when you want me to start putting people on Tuesday.
Now.
Really?
You're at 80 already.
Okay, let me put this last one on Monday, and then I'll start putting on Tuesday.
So that's good.
Right.
Right, that's a good example. She also just has to just pay attention if you're seeing.
Oh, this guy's got for it on the 6th, so I'm gonna leave it on the 6th.
I'll get her next to you. But it's like. So.
That's the word fine, you got one of the years.
You get ready for this.
I bet you.
Language, and then we're gonna follow it. It's.
My dentist just told me to check about the.
She's a brain one for us. What was the question I asked you? You think that? What was the rules? I was doing all this information. You know, I said to.
Is it good pancake? Judge,
Hmm.
could you sign this, fugitive bond?
Yeah, give me one second.
We're gonna take the bill.
How come on these BVRs they're not attaching defense counsel?
I think they're not.
Mm-mm.
And hopefully the only reason should be if we don't have the defense counsel's information.
There's always.
Hey, Judge, we're trying to send this one down. Can you sign it real quick, please? We're calling for inmates. Thank you. The one you said 5,000?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll just-
He said, oh, good, because I'm just, you know, one for next week's trials. And if you.
Yeah.
This Saturday's gonna come out, obviously, it's gonna be next week.
Everyone's good. They will be set up for the 18th, which is the as not trial and for the.
This is Steve's meeting yesterday.
Yes.
Okay.
It's in there. It's in.
I didn't know that they were even resetting them too. They have to do it without talking to us, but they get to do that because they did say reset them if they want, so I don't know what's class.
That's not how I'm going. We usually like work together, which is how.
No, for sure. But it's always what my do, it's always what they want. It's very bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should have stayed very funny.
They all can, you know, look at it.
What if
It's all. Mhm. We can honestly, we can talk it out together, and then my case is understanding the thing.
That's what I just said. Yeah. I was like, you don't. I would do that. You never know. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. Why?
Hi, Judge, how are you doing today?
No.
Okay. At Fausto.
Judge, on all the ones that you've sent the emails on recently, I went through them and defense is attached to all of them.
I added them.
Oh, you added them.
I mean, some of them they're missing, some of them they add, you know, I guess it's on the
Yeah, I was
person.
trying to catch the ones that didn't have them so that I can notify our.
Okay.
So if you see any warnings, let me know, and I'm sure they'll be the same for me. The address.
He's got her, she said. I'm sorry, yeah. That's the mentality. Yeah. It's, awesome.
Okay.
You're welcome. Morning, Judge. See, my guy's got last feature. Let's do it. Hello. Yes. Our this team. Oh. Basically. I was like, down there. He did actually, honestly, like, so about me, like, that. See.
Yeah, I heard that.
Executive ball, right at, 12:04. So long way. And he had. We have 3-day offer. I have, you know, in here from the summer that the 30 days, because I'm sure like, you know, I said, is that out of time?
Out of town time, when I click on his half and shit on. So it's that he was in jail from March 29, 2024 to April 2022, so it's before it was off. And my only thing is done is that I said it's really interesting if there's sort of there's a disturbance. The reporting parties since they're for the food and it's been reported. Trying to reach his. No. Hey. No. I don't give this attention.
Do we have, is Abel gonna have any cases on tomorrow's docket by chance? Do you know? He has someone who has a BVR, but he's in custody on the felony case. So I don't know if the felony court took him in, but
Yes, he has a case on for tomorrow.
Okay.
Save money and time. Right. Jeez. I need to ask her something.
It's a very.
Yeah, that's not. So this guy was.
Judge, we had a BBR for Crossman yesterday. We addressed it in law violation, but I'm not doing the insurance. I think we gave him a regular reset. I don't know what you want to do.
Oh, I need to see it. So let me see. Do you have a cause number?
Yes.
Bear with me. Hold on.
Sorry.
Give me 1 second. Okay, what is it?
253-7720.
He's in custody. He's in jail.
So we take him in. Proctor was in custody yesterday.
Right. So can you put him on for tomorrow? No one ever addressed, he's on bond for a terroristic threat.
Yesterday.
Who did?
Judge.
Andrews?
Addressed it yesterday.
Okay.
There were, POs done, but it was paper, so maybe it's just not imaged yet. But I don't think she.
So she didn't do anything with the bond on the first case. Okay, so I'm going to leave it as is. I'm not going to touch what she did, but he needs conditions if he gets released.
It's so counsel upon resolution and it is required.
Right. And then well, I reinstated his bond already once too.
Oh, yes, I do remember now. She said.
Hey, did you do the guardian interlock paperwork and stuff? Yeah, it's a DWS second, so. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's a first. I'm sorry, it's a first. I didn't realize. Okay.
His magistrate conviction, conditions, sorry, Judge. Do you have an interlock on them from the magistrate?
I'm going to leave as is what the magistrate did. He's in custody now. We'll address it if he gets out.
So are we gonna?
Just-
Want to address this?
Well, yeah, if he gets out. We'll address it later.
Right. Like, sorry. I was thinking.
So I'm gonna put it on for 2-3. He's on for next week, so I'm gonna put it on for 2-3.
Then maybe it doesn't happen. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Right.
Okay, sounds good.
Instead of one of those. Right, yes, what you're saying, there's supposed to be a time. Yeah. Okay, let's get yeah, no. We wanted to. When I got it, didn't understand. The only reason I was having that, yeah, because it was like, yeah, also, yeah, I like that. For sure, that's just, I'm confused why. I agree. Then pick up in this, I'm like, what was the assault story, why did they pick up the radio and the ABI or something? I know, yeah.
This is a classic.
Yeah, I haven't come across it, I'll see it, so. So like, I don't complain.
Like Spain. Absolutely.
And then the EPO was the same goal as this class CSR situation. Oh, she the last year.
Take too much time. I've got Mr.
And then you were saying you're thinking it was a concert. Yeah. And yes, this one day. That one's already submitted for 4 students. And I got this. Okay. What is it? This is the same. Yeah. Yeah. Well, in general, these days are better fine, but it's for
Oh, he's here, I didn't know he was here. Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Can I see how much time this guy has? For some reason, I think.
Is this for? Okay.
Raul? Oh, because I just asked you. Was it one day? All right.
You want to.
No, no, because it's 180 days. He's waiting. He's gonna do it. At 180, then he'll be able
Got your email.
I am.
Oh,
Where is it?
It's online.
Day after the party, we're just starting as a set. Set for 2.
Hey, guys,
5.
do you have a Jamarcus Jones back there? Do you mind checking?
No, Judge. She has felony today.
Okay, I guess, can you roll him to tomorrow? Do you mind?
But, right, are you sure?
No, 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 don't. It's no, there's no rush, really. It's, let them do what they're gonna do. And, they take a lot longer than we do anyway, so it would cramp them.
If you want it. Show you tomorrow after we kind of figure this out.
Yeah.
Just finish this.
Hey, look at the queue.
Is it clean?
Nearly.
Man, I haven't seen you guys again in a while.
Yeah. Right, for all these tubies, I need it. Damn tubies.
Oh, my, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I think I'm second today.
Emailed you.
I'm sorry.
I emailed you.
I did, I saw that. We'll be here Monday. Can I approach? Can I talk to you about Mr. Skillman? He's on Skillman.
Skill. Okay,
He's on today's docket.
sure.
Can I get a short reset, or 2 weeks for bond forfeiture so he can finish his class?
Do you have good contact with him?
Yes,
Is he here?
he is not here today.
What's left?
He just needs to finish the class, and the reason that it got so old is he was debating taking this to trial, and we had to get the discovery packet, and that took a while. But then after we got.
So you've had, I mean, they've had, when did he start doing it? When did he start? When did he accept the offer to take the class?
At the last setting,
Because I have it like beginning of December,
yes.
right?
Just with the holidays, Judge, things get pushed to the side.
How long do you want?
Can you just give me 2 weeks? It'll be shorter than that.
Got it. If it's not done, he's going to be here super SFBF, right?
Okay.
Because it's over 200.
Okay.
If he doesn't have it done, I'm going to roll him day for day till he gets it
It
done.
will.
All right, okay.
So what case?
Got it.
Skillman.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I should have been up here earlier.
No, I should have talked to you. I didn't know if you were starting trials or. Oh. Sorry about it. No, you're good.
She lives where? With the kids? Yeah, your daughter. And then. Oh. On the. So where are you guys?
But since you're here.
I should say that. Yeah, so good. I don't know if it's
She didn't, I mean, she didn't wanna change.
Yeah.
He's in custody. We've got.
I see it's kind of. Oh, that's a good.
Yes.
Okay.
I was just.
Yeah. I would say the core and house.
That's. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, no, for sure, just.
I mean, he is.
I'm comfortable with this, I guess your issue, but this is scary. I mean, I could get really effective, just have me on Monday and anger management, and just do that. And the.
That's still like-
service. I hear you, but.
Hey, morning, Your Honor. May I approach?
Morning, Sheila.
How are you?
Hey, your guy here is in felony today, so we're going to roll him tomorrow. You okay with that? Okay.
Mr. Jones, right?
Mm.
I think he has a new case, so I'm assuming I'll get appointed on that and then
I would assume so.
BVR on his.
Yeah, it's a good case, right? Something like that. I mean, he's,
Yeah, he has a few felonies.
hey, we can adjust it tomorrow.
Okay.
What you got? What else?
I have Mr. Alvis Alexander
Okay.
and I have a cause number when you're ready. He was on yesterday's docket.
Okay.
The cause number is 2530808.
Is it felony warrant?
Well, he's in custody. Oh, I don't know why it hasn't cleared his warrant. I think his felony court date is,
Hey, guys,
is March 18th.
can you look,
March 18th, yes.
2530808. Mine shows us in warrant status. Can you, what?
I'll confirm that.
Please, is he in custody or is it still warrant status?
He was on yesterday's docket and he was in the holdover.
Okay, great.
This is for Albus Alexander?
Yeah.
Yes.
What would you like?
So you did revoke his bond back, let me see, I know it was last year. And it's set at 5,000. I think his felony bond is 2,500. He's been in custody a few weeks. His mom is trying to bond him out. She was here yesterday, but she's not here today. And so she wanted me to ask if we could possibly lower his bond. And I know he did mess up by not taking the drug test back when it was revoked. He did have an ankle monitor. So he's 18. He's been in there for 2 weeks. And he's got the pending felony, which is, it's not the same transaction.
Here now?
He's not here now. He was here yesterday. And Judge Andrews didn't want to.
Let's do this. Let's put him on for tomorrow. I want to admonish him and talk to him. And then I'm not against it, but I want to talk to him and get through to him that just how, I mean, how are we going to continue, But I'm open for sure.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, that'll
Yeah.
work.
Okay.
Thank you.
Shane, thanks.
Happy Lunar New Year.
Is it?
Today's the Lunar New Year, right? Chinese New Year. Lunar New Year.
Oh, no. Is it? Is that today?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
The Year of the Snake.
Actually read it yesterday.
No,
Where's the party?
I was born on Groundhog Day, but it was the Lunar New Year, so I always like that.
All right, how is, Judge, the queue looks good now, so it looks nice.
Better.
We.
Hey, how'd that case work out, Max? Your young lady with the Atlanta,
Here to talk about it right now.
is it still going on over there or what?
Yes. And so I know we are not going to get the time for that, which
Did you get reset again?
it ended up going to, no, she's pleaded.
She pled.
Oh, no, she has pled, but she has not been sentenced. And so sentencing isn't going to be till May. I know we're not going to get that far, so I'm not worried,
Okay.
trying for that. I'm going to talk, we were texting about it just now.
You do what you need to do.
I'll update you. probably here.
It's just, I'm curious as to if that's still
She
open.
pleaded already. But then sentencing's not till May. As you can imagine, someone like that is difficult to deal with sometimes. So she was supposed to come to the office yesterday to go over everything and then she had sent me her stuff, had to do something for the federal thing. And so it's been a bit of a headache. So I'll give you a full update.
Hey, Judge.
How are you, man?
Judge, I'm here on Janiyah Smith.
Okay.
Judge, this was a case that she'd gone working on a while ago, and today is her arraignment day. She's long gone.
Is she here?
Yes.
All right, do you mind bringing her up? Every time you miss court, all you do is give free money to bonding companies. That's all you do. every time you miss court. Really, if you have a ton of money, wonderful. But every time you miss, that's all you're doing. You're giving them free money.
Well, Brad.
This case is 450 days old. Do you have an offer on this case?
Yes, Judge, I was just speaking with her about it. There is a PPI offer on there for online bet. So I mean, even a short reset, we could get this case resolved.
Is it, how long of a BIP is that?
I think it takes like 6 hours to do.
Okay, I'd give you till next week to get it done. But if you don't have it done, I'm going to immediately set your case for trial. And I'm going to tell you now, with as many times as you've taken off, as old as this case, you're extremely lucky that they've even offered this to you in the first place. Right, for you not to take this, I mean, really, you have a week. You understand? Okay?
Thank you,
All right.
Judge.
Hey, Mackenzie, do you mind, can I give you a cost number? Please? Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
It's 254-9398. We have to do probable cause on it. Do you mind, Judy?
Yes.
Just cite and release, please.
So this case has not been screened yet, so I will read from the dim sum range to the best of my ability. Okay. On Tuesday, January 28th, 2025, at approximately 11:21 a.m., officers were dispatched to a theft call for service at Walmart in Harris County, Texas. The officer made contact with loss prevention, the complainant, who stated that she viewed the defendant enter the business, steal property from within without the owner's consent. They detained the defendant via hand restraints and placed her in the back seat of their assigned fully marked patrol vehicle. The defendant was identified by her name and date of birth and Texas driver's license number. They discovered that she did not have any outstanding warrants or prior theft convictions. The complainant stated that on January 28th, 2025, at approximately 10:57 a.m., the defendant placed they saw via live security camera, the defendant enter the business and place multiple unpaid merchandise inside the Walmart shopping cart. The defendant proceeded to the self-checkout services and placed the items in the baggage area without scanning them. The defendant scanned the items with barcodes from other items that were priced less than the items in hand. The complainant stated that the defendant passed all points of sale without purchasing the concealed merchandise, and then she, along with the other asset protection employees, stopped the defendant, and also stolen merchandise was recovered. The total value was $115.74. Complainant says she does want to pursue charges, and then it just gives a list of the merchandise that was.
All right, so I'll find probable cause exists then.
Okay.
One second.
Yeah, it's on. Okay. What's up, buddy? It's a very great.
What you find?
So that, you know, hey, this is really the guys. So listen. You're done with that. Yeah.
Raul Castro?
So, I mean. Jeff, what's the homeless shelter right here by the church?
Start Hope.
Is it? Is there another one? Is Life Plus one? No. Start Hope.
Well, hold on, I'll Google it. What's it called? Or where is it?
I've been looking for downtown homeless shelters. I can't find a club. I don't know. What are you talking to?
I need six. What's the problem?
There's the Beacon, which is on 1212 Prairie.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Jeff.
There's one on 2015 Congress called Search Homeless.
Right, John, that's the family. Good, like, personality.
That's the three that are
Okay. You can post with your friends.
closest here.
Okay.
Stay. Stay.
We're gonna do it, please.
Good morning, Mr. Frosto. Mr. Frosto, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance. Is it just one case, Will?
Yes, sir.
You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail, credit for the 1 day that you've done. You need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It's going to be there forever. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. Do you understand? You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, there's no changing it. This is what you want to do. How do you plead to the offense, sir?
Yes.
I'll find you guilty. I'll send you to the agreement. Good luck to you, sir. Thanks. Of course. On all appointed cases. Check.
Am I doing a paper? That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go further.
Hey,
Mr. Sanders.
I put him on the docket for tomorrow. He's in felony court today, so you'll be here tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
So we can address, because he has a BVR, tested positive for PCP and cocaine. And I don't know if that's what got him in for the felony case, but I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
Possession.
Yeah.
Crack. Powder and crack. Powder and crack. Oh, careful.
Sorry. What's right there?
No, I think my pants caught on the tape.
Oh, I think it's maybe this.
Maybe that. I don't know.
That seems safe.
I just see that he's in custody
Correct.
for the filming court.
Right. Right.
We got.
Yeah.
So this is just.
No. These are run down on there. He's got the fight with them.
I think so.
We got the offer on it, and we want to have the offer for this one here today. And if not, then helper is the 90 days. So if parents off, I just so old and not want to but the farmers he said they're okay with it. Okay, all right.
Hi, Shreya.
Hey, Judge.
Ready?
Yes. All right, so just a heads up. We have Mr. Powell on docket who was found incompetent. And I am working with Brad Morse to see what else we can do because the state's going to dismiss it. Since on Class B misdemeanors, we can't restore competency. It's just a matter of the state's not going to want to go for it. But I'm going to nonetheless try to find some resources. So I think it's crazy that we're just like, oh, you didn't do that serious of a crime. Let's wait till you like hurt
Let
someone.
us upstairs get more resources than we do.
Yeah, and on a B, they don't have enough time to restore the competency. So it's like, I don't know. So,
The Senate.
well, here's the thing is once Brad comes, do jail reentry and dismiss him with instructions. So we're just sort of waiting on that. But that's about as far as we can go then. So just a heads up on Powell, seeing that one was a little odd. The next case, Judge Duhaley D.
Okay.
Do you want to track felony? It's the same transaction. It's penitentiary time.
Sure.
So I'm like, we can set up a trial or track, whichever you prefer. Okay, we'll track it. Next case, Judge Robinson.
Wait a second.
Sorry?
They're an offer on the felony case, McKinsey?
5 TDC in the 90 days down here. Yes.
Did they count? Do you know what the next setting is? Did they counter?
The next setting is on February 20th, 2025. There's no
Fine,
case
isn't it?
notes on the felony. There aren't any case notes on the felony.
You said for the day after,
Okay. And then I got Sydney Robinson
Okay.
on his assault charge. The fugitive case is Fugard. So he's somewhere in Colorado.
Has he kept up with you?
Oh, he's been in jail. So he's in jail somewhere. So what would you like to do?
Do we know that for sure? We don't really know that for sure, Right. So I guess, did you have a good contact for him?
Not him, but his mother.
Do this. So I'm going to SFBF for 1 week. See if you can track him down, figure out what's going on. I'm okay with waiving as long as you have good contact for him, but if
Okay.
he's AWOL, I'm not down with it, you know?
No worries, I'll reset it for a week, just sort of.
Okay, yeah, for
Okay.
sure. Okay, thanks, Shreya.
Judge, on that one, bond conditions were already done. Like, because,
He has a fugitive case, so they sent him back to, you said Colorado? Shreya?
yes,
But we don't know what happened when he get back. Is he still in jail in Colorado? Did they let him out? He was supposed to stay in contact with Shreya, so we don't know. That's why she's gonna reach out to the family. Yeah, SFBF 1 week, I guess. You ready? Eddie?
Yes, sir.
Hey. How are you, man?
Good, how are you doing, Judge? Your Honor, I have Raul Aguirre on your docket. He's here in the gallery.
He's out.
Yes, sir, he bonded out, some very high bonds upstairs. He was,
Come up.
he was able to post those bonds and he's here, Judge.
I gotta say, very few people on one hand, how I can see that they're out with as many cases as,
Yes, sir.
let me tell you that you are extremely lucky to even be out with as many cases that you have. So what conditions have they imposed upstairs that,
Essentially, it's a total home confinement.
Okay.
He can't even come to my office, Judge, unless I file a motion beforehand. So we were in felony court, I think it was before yesterday. So it's set in March, Judge, for we have asked for the state to disclose a confidential informant that's associated with some of the felony cases. So it's set for a hearing. As far as the case here, Judge, state's offered, I think it was 90 days in Harris County Jail. We're not inclined to accept that offer. I know the case is getting old. So,
I'll give you another setting,
okay.
you know? I'll give you another normal setting, like 30 something days. Let me know what you want to do when we come back. If he doesn't want to take anything, I guess at that point we can set it, you know?
Sure.
It's 180 now. Those cases upstairs are going to take, oof, who knows how long to resolve. So normally I'm okay with tracking for some, but he's got 6 cases upstairs and that's going to take a really long time, I would imagine.
Yes,
So,
sir.
all right, I'm going to give you 30 days. You need to get with them to go through everything. When you come back next time, we need to make a decision, either accept the plea bargain from the state or I'm going to set your case for trial. All right? Okay, guys, please. Thanks. No contact with the complaining witness. And Eddie, is the complaining witness in our assault, any complaining witness in the felony
It's a
case?
different person, Judge, and he has no contact.
Okay, so that's the only thing we're going to do is just no contact and no weapons.
There's
That's
no
it.
problem with that.
What's the last name?
Aguirre. First on the docket today.
I was trying to.
You mind buying that, Mackenzie?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. So state's bond conditions, you're not to have contact with the complaining witness and no weapons. That's it for us. Okay?
we're at 14, so are we doing a regular step?
Yeah, one regular reset. They got to come back, clear trial next setting.
All right.
Okay. Oh, you're trying to. Here, or you do. She's not. Oh, yes. And it's sad, going to be. Oh, yeah, we were really good at that. Yeah. So, oh. So I guess we should. It's kind of in the one. It's the same of the door. I know what goes in the light. I think so. So we're gonna try. And like my, then I might want.
So just have a seat, we're gonna follow up. Do we have anybody else? Okay, I'll give it to them.
Hi, son. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good, good. Hey, I sent you an email on a BVR, by the way. About an hour ago. There's a BVR that you have, one of your clients. I don't remember who. I think we put on for next week or something like that. So if you have a problem, just let me know.
I know that's great. No, she can think it's really. Yeah, right. Maybe not the second. Maybe not the second. What's that? The other second is that. Yes. Let me talk to her. So she's
Hey, Judge, on page 10.
Yeah.
At Surreal, is that 163, it's still missing stuff.
Whoa. Nope. Great state of Texas. You mind helping me out, please?
They're talking about some sort of. Better judge, but I'm not really sure. I haven't talked to him.
It's Terrell. Lots case, discovery outstanding. It's nearly 170 days old. What's the word, Thunderbird?
I don't know,
You tell me.
tell me something about some sort of, institution of some sort.
Okay.
Yeah, I would talk about that. But I've not talked to him, so I don't know.
Yeah, we have something about, there's not a contact number on file. We mailed restitution information to the address. It was found in the DIMS. We have a time served offer on there.
Is there any discovery that's outstanding though?
Just the restitution center issue, but we have everything else, Your Honor.
So you don't have the restitution amount.
No, they're not responding to us to give us that information, is what it seems like.
So let's set it for 2 weeks, right? By then it's 180. If you don't have the restitution, then they don't want to be found, you know?
You do.
Thank you.
Okay.
There's like a division where they call them to and help with restitution, but we can make them bills, so. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Oh, we did. That's right. I was thinking of more than that. Yes, so. She still has it. It's the same transaction, so we have to do this one. Yes. And I did a 6 months.
Judge,
Do you wanna?
Is Shipley on?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Yeah. You did go through that. Oh, why?
Chablis,
Good morning, Judge. I'm here on, these two cases were on the fugitive docket from yesterday, Kevin Hunter and Jonathan Hernandez. The state
okay,
had asked for some, Tom, I don't know if they made it up yet. I think,
they're here, they're coming.
okay. Oh, so for Jonathan, for Kevin Hunter, Judge, he is wanted out of the state of Tennessee. He is asking for you to consider a bond. He wants to post bond. He has a local case. He wants to post bond here and go to Tennessee and handle it himself. It was brought to my attention this morning that he may be wanted also out of the state of North Carolina. But he's also asking to appear before you. He said he has not appeared before any judge, and I just wanted to make sure that I do
Hold
that.
on. Do you want me to bring both of them out, Chablis?
Yes,
Okay, so Hunter, and then who's the other one?
Jonathan Hernandez.
Thanks. All right, they're coming out, okay? Greg,
Hey, Judge, how are you?
hey bud, what's new, man?
Driving, waited in a line to get in the parking garage and now driving circles in the parking garage.
Okay, be safe, please. No
Yeah.
FSGIs, man.
Yeah. So I have two cases. First one is Vanessa Gonzalez.
Okay,
And everything's in. Well, not everything's in as far as some of the videos are in, but there's not a rip call. And it looks like there still needs to be some body worn cameras.
Nancy, what say you?
Calls are in.
I attempted a rip call, no answer yesterday.
okay.
Um,
So it's 140, it's getting up there, it's not up there yet, but is that the last thing we're waiting on?
we're waiting on the rip call as well as body worn camera.
At
Yes,
140, that's no good.
Right.
So let's do this, subpoena the officer to come in 2 weeks. He's got to provide everything.
okay,
If he's not here, or if he provides everything, he doesn't have to show. But if he doesn't, it's got to be here,
okay,
yada, yada.
I'll do, Judge.
And then
Okay, who else?
my next one, Judge, is Alicia Williams.
Okay,
I don't know if there's a wreck on it.
Page 21.
You
There's
see?
no offer on the case yet, Judge, but we can make sure to get an offer on it.
yeah, it's 76 days. It's really young, Greg. I'll have them put an offer on it. But you still want just a reset on both? Well,
Yeah, I
2
want a
weeks on the
reset.
first one, and then we can give you a normal reset on the other one, huh?
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever,
Hey,
whatever
counsel,
dates.
I just released the offense report to you on that case as well.
Okay, cool. I appreciate it. It looks like that's all I have. I have another one, but I believe that's ERD. So
So for 2 weeks, Judge, how's February 13th?
that's good.
Simone Davis Williams.
Right, and a regular reset on the other one, March 4 through the 6th.
Can I do the 6th?
Blue.
6?
Yes, please.
Are
we done?
That's it. Thank
All right,
you.
happy trails.
Yeah, I just found the spot finally. Thanks.
All right. All right, Shibley, you ready?
Hunter Marsh. Good morning, Mr. Marsh.
All right, good morning, gentlemen.
You asking for an attorney? Okay, thank you.
Let's see. So you
Joshua Mitchell. Good morning, Mr. Mitchell.
remind me the names again. One is
Michelle
Kevin
Moore.
Hunter and Jonathan Hernandez.
right, obviously, right. All right, so guys, both of you are wanted from other jurisdictions. Both of you are asking me to set bonds in your cases. I don't know anything about you, but I have to get to know you within the next 15 minutes to see who you are, whether you're a danger to my community, and most importantly, whether you're actually going to go back if we set you a bond. I don't know. Let me find out about you and we'll see whether we're going to set you a bond or not. Okay, so Mr. Hunter,
Yes, sir.
you were wanted out of 2 different jurisdictions. Tell me about it, please.
He's wanted out of the state of Tennessee, Your Honor. The first case is a computer offense between $60,000 and $250,000. The warrant was issued December of 2023. The other charge out of Tennessee, Your Honor, is financial exploitation of the elderly or a vulnerable person. I don't have bond issue for that, but it was also issued December 2023. He's got a local case for theft between $150,000 and $300,000 out of the 337th with a $100,000 bond. The next setting is March 11th of this year.
And I see that this is another elderly case as well, huh?
Yes, sir.
What other prior history does he have?
His criminal history, Your Honor, consists of mostly misdemeanors, 3 DWIs, out of Orange and Jefferson, and an obstruction and a theft, misdemeanor theft.
I don't know, you've got a lot of baggage and you've not made bond on the felony case, so.
And there's a North Carolina hold as well, Judge.
Oh, he's wanted out of.
Yes,
What's,
sir. And that is for obtaining property under false pretenses, and
hey, hopscotch with the states, man.
elderly.
Yeah, not gonna happen. Sorry, my friend, but no, don't. So you've got a lawyer. I'll let you talk to the lawyer. The problem is that anything you say, they can use against you. So it's just, here's not the forum to fight the case. You know, the only thing I gotta understand, you gotta realize is that you're wanted out of multiple states, multiple jurisdictions. And so it scares me to give you a bond because are you gonna actually go back? So that's one. Okay, and who's the other gentleman?
Jonathan Hernandez, Your Honor.
Okay, tell me about Mr.
Mr.
Hernandez.
Hernandez, Your Honor, is wanted out of Orange County, California for the charge of oral copulation of a person, sexual battery, and attempted sexual battery. He's on a $50,000 bond. That warrant was issued in January of this year. He has no active cases here locally. And I don't believe he's got criminal history.
States, what's your position?
Your Honor, I'm opposed to the bond due to the nature of the offenses there in California. They're of a sexual nature. I just don't know that Mr. Hernandez is a good candidate for a bond at this time.
Do you know if there's anything that carries a life sentence?
I don't believe it carries a life sentence.
Shibley?
Yes, Judge. From my understanding, my client does not know anything about these charges. I brought this to his attention on yesterday. He would like an opportunity. He does not have any local cases. He would like an opportunity to go to California and set a bond or turn himself in, as opposed to waiting the 14 days. He's ready to get on with his life. He's asking if the court would consider setting him a bond.
So he submitted the PTI application. He's working on mitigation.
There was, I misspoke earlier, Your Honor. There was a misdemeanor DWI, but it was.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I saw that. How old are these cases over there? Do you know? Were they too big? Did he have knowledge that these were open and he took flight?
Everybody signed an attorney. You might get another.
Mr. Hernandez, I want you to understand one thing. If I do set you a bond, it needs to be sufficiently high that you take us seriously and that you're actually going to go back. I don't know yet if I'm going to set you, but if I do, it's going to be substantial. somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 digits so that you understand. And if I set you a bond and you make that bond, we give you 2 weeks from the date of your release to go turn yourself into the jurisdiction that you're wanted from. I'm going to tell you now, I don't play games. So if you make bond and you take off, then I will issue a nationwide warrant for your arrest that will set your bond at 0, and it's not going to happen again. Once I do get you, this time I will hold you until California comes and gets you. Do you understand?
I have no knowledge that he was aware of the charge, Your Honor.
Do you know when were they filed? Amy, when were the charges filed? Was it recent?
I only have the issue date of the warrant, Your Honor, which was
When was that?
January 1st, I'm sorry, January 3rd of this year.
Okay.
The bond set in California is 50?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. If you want, has he already
Ms.
waived?
Jones, LaShawn
Yes, Judge, he
Jones.
waived on yesterday.
Gonna
In the event that
There's a
you
new
didn't
case.
show up
They had a
today, I
reckless
just didn't want him to
driving
sit there and not
suspended.
have any time
Right.
counted.
So I'll cut it in half, Shibley. I'll cut it at 25. Okay.
Yes, Judge.
You need to understand also one more thing is that I'll set your bond at 25,000. Okay. If you want to make that bond, you have to withdraw your formal waiver. Once you withdraw that waiver, you lose all the credit that you've built up as far as the 14 days for the demanding jurisdiction to come get you. So what I can do is I can put you in back, let you speak to your lawyer to see if that's something that you want to do. If you need time, we can also do that as well. I mean, nothing
Well, it
has
was
to
a
happen
2B
fast.
case, and then we've been
But once
sorting
you
out,
withdraw that waiver, you lose all that credit. So
the
I'd hate for you to do that
It's
if
difficult
you're
to put
unable
our
to make
hands
the
on
bond. So
because
what we can
they're
do, I'll
ongoing
put you back,
lawsuits.
give your contact information for your
We're trying
family
to
to
sort out
Shibley, and she can reach out to them to see if that's something that you guys can do. I don't want you to just withdraw it without knowing, and then you lose all that credit. That sucks, you know? All right? Okay, so I'll put him back, Shibley. Just give us a ring, and then you guys let me know what you guys want to do.
Yes,
Okay?
Judge.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, please. Max.
Speaking to Ms. Siegler, a little bit about Ms. Bennett, who said this week the federal case.
Show up today?
She said on Tuesday, but we didn't want to like.
We-
Okay, so we did do blood discovery. We got it back. I think it was on Friday.
do.
I was meeting with her, as I told you
We've
yesterday, to see
talked
about.
to Ms. Barrett this morning.
We're going to trial,
She's
we'll
conducted a
hire
rip call.
an expert to review all the blood discovery and all
I
that.
think they have
We
notes
just meet
that
with
say
her
that
on,
she's not opposed to.
we're figuring it out right now, so like looks like Monday,
conditions
and see what she wants to do on that.
unlawful offensive
So I'll
contact.
probably be fine.
What did the blood come back in?
Ms. Jones lives with Ms.
Yeah, well,
Addison, they're
what's the
married,
Who is
they're
it?
from Tennessee,
it's-
they
I think
live
the
in the
case
same
next
house together.
I have the one,
Okay with removing the residency restriction.
0.254.
Yeah.
You got that confirmed?
I mean, she was gonna plead. That was this whole thing, was she was going to plead, and now, you know, I don't know that she's not going to.
Yeah, she did, Your Honor, she did say once.
I mean, if you want till, if you want till
She takes care of her,
Tuesday, I can roll you till Tuesday. You speak with her on Mondays.
We're set on Tuesday.
Parent.
I mean, we're set for trial on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I'm kind of just giving the heads up that I'm gonna file.
Ms. Jones, are you all right?
Why?
Well, we got the blood discovery back in, so she doesn't want to pursue the trial on it. We need to hire an expert. So I think it's gonna come testify about it.
I mean,
Yeah, she's not in probation eligible because she's already completed all the federal case.
I think
So
some-
she already doesn't even have, I mean, it's like,
Was Bill,
it's like made it really
correct?
hard. I know. I'm not gonna get us to that other
Can
thing.
you not, wait. Why are you saying she's not probation eligible?
I mean, obviously not.
On or about
On the election.
January
contract, she'd have to
22nd,
say that she has been
2025,
convicted of
officers
federal
were
offense.
dispatched to.
I mean, it's up to the court.
Is that something that she would be interested in now? I mean,
She can't finish it because she's gonna be she's going to federal.
Residents in
additionally,
Northwest
she's going to
Harris
federal prison
County
this year.
Are you
Officer made
100%
contact
that
with
she's
the
going to
victim,
prison?
Jeanette Addison, stated defendant
It
was
is,
highly
it is, the
intoxicated. and
DWI is a
drunk
matter
from
of
driving. So she
the
did
difference in like
proceed.
a
Victim stated
year,
defendant
six,
became
it's at
angry,
least 6
but
months
she could not
additional
locate her
for
keys and
DWI,
inserted
if
a
not about a
pin
year.
in the complainant's ear, causing
But
pain
I
while
mean,
she
she's
laid
going,
in
it's
bed.
just the
Victim
sentencing in
stated the
May and then
defendant
she'll
then bit
have,
her right arm, causing pain,
she'll have to turn
and
in
she
at some
began to
point.
push her
It's a
away.
little-
The victim immediately called 911. Officer made contact
I
with the
explained to her, I was
defendant,
like,
who stated,
what
I
about
just wanted my
basically
keys, I
PTI?
just
I'm
wanted
like,
my
well, you
keys
can't
so I
finish
can
it.
go.
You're gonna go into.
I never hit her. I
Is this
just
the
want
first
my
or is this the second?
keys. Officer observed a bite mark on the victim's right arm and several
Well,
small
we do time
scratches
serves on
on her
first.
chin
She
area
was
and
gonna
a
take
small
it. That was the
scratch on
whole,
her
that's
left
what this
ear.
whole deal has been. And then she
Officer
messages me and
contacted
says, hey, my
DA's
lawyer's saying
office,
I'm gonna
charges
do
were
more.
accepted.
I can't, Max, I can't curry favor by holding the case.
January
You know, that would be
22nd.
me interjecting myself.
I already know, we're not gonna get to that far out, and that's not my intention. It's really, if she ends up wanting to go to this trial, I have
don't know
to
what's going on.
be prepared.
Correct.
So let's do this. Talk to her, have her come in Tuesday, and then if she still wants to go, I mean, I only grant one continuance. I'm not, and it's gonna be, 30 days. So,
I understand, okay, I knew we weren't gonna get to the point of she does her thing in May and then we do, I knew that, yes.
okay, so we'll see you Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks, Max.
Separated, but things are for a.
Hi, Council. Come on in. Good morning.
First, we're on an in custody matter, Judge.
Okay.
Our first appearance on this matter, we're appointed this morning.
Okay.
Seems as though was it bonds?
We have a hard time getting a hold of Mr. Nguyen. We give him a bond, he doesn't come back. And it's every single time. If you look at the criminal history, since, he had 3 cases last year. On all of them, I have him set at like 10,004 because every time we give him one, he just never comes back. So now we've got both cases set at 5,002 because we've given him already 2 PR bonds. He doesn't come back. I don't know what the deal is. He just doesn't come back. So I can't possibly give him a PR bond because he never comes. He never comes on his own. The only time we see him is because he gets picked up for a new case.
I understand, Your Honor. He informed us when he is homeless. What's the contact is a little difficult. Let me step back and approach the state, see if this is something that.
I'm sure that there's something we can work out. You've got to understand that if I give him a PR bond now, he's going to ghost us again. I'm going to see him back in 60 days. Bond's going to be at 7503.
No communication also.
Sorry.
Let's speak to the state, see if it's something.
Whatever you need.
If not, we'll thank you.
Thank you, sir. Of course.
Have Mr. Katab, K-H-A-T-A-B for a plea, Judge.
Right, yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, sir. Do I call him up, Judge?
You don't need a translator, do you? You need a translator.
Yeah, I know we're gonna do that. Yeah, I didn't scroll all the way down, you're right. Let's remove the curfew and the travel.
Good morning, Mr. Katab. Sir, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you a 2-year deferred adjudication. What this is a type of probation that if you complete successfully, you do not end up with a conviction on your record. This is extremely important because a conviction like this can really hose you for the rest of your life. What you need to understand, though, is that there's still an affirmative finding of family violence, meaning that you pick up another case like this, you can be very well facing a 3rd-degree felony next time, a minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison. And it doesn't have to be a knockout, just brawl. All you need to do is squeeze someone's arm enough to where it hurts, and then you're looking at 2 to 10 in the penitentiary. Do you understand? You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement, we enter into a contract now. There's no turning around. You're stuck with us until you complete it, or if it gets revoked. Now, if you do something to violate this probation, like you pick up a new case, test positive for drugs or alcohol, don't do your classes on time, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. put you in jail, bring you back out, and we're gonna have a hearing to see whether you violated it. And if you did, you're looking at an entire year in jail. Do you understand? For you to complete this successfully, you must do a BIP class, which is a Batters Intervention Prevention Program. That is an 18-week class that you must attend once a week for 18 weeks. You must also do a 4-hour anger management class. You must do a TRAS, which is an evaluation to see what other conditions you may need. If they assess other conditions, you must fulfill them. No drugs, alcohol, random testing.
You are Jamarcus Bookman?
No threatening,
Marijuana.
harassing, abusive contact with Catherine Alvarez and Paola Alvarez.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Also no weapons as well.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be represented. It's already gone through.
I'll make you a deal, Mr. Katan. If you do really well, if you're nice to everybody, you get your stuff done quick, I'll take you off in
Yes, Your
half the
Honor.
time.
On about
You
January
could be done with this
20th,
thing in a year
2025,
if you get
officer
everything
was
done,
dispatched to
don't test
apartment
positive,
complex
and
for a stolen
most of all,
vehicle.
just be nice to everybody.
The reportee
It's not
stated
hard.
she set up a
You get
meeting for
upset.
her stolen motorcycle
Someone pisses you
that
off,
she saw on
walk
Facebook
away.
Marketplace.
Find another release. Because, well, time will tell. Actions speak louder than words. Everybody tells me that. You know,
Different in his
really.
case, though. You'll see, Judge.
How do you plead to the offense, guilty or not guilty? I'm not gonna find you guilty. I will withhold that for 2 years, but like I said, get it done quick. I'll take you off quick.
Right?
What do you do for a living?
My memory
Right
is
now, I'm not able to work
excellent.
because I had
So,
this
yeah.
open 2
Okay.
cases,
And then
managing
the other young
Airbnb.
guy, the
Is there another
17-year-old
case that's getting dismissed as a
that's in high
result?
school.
Two felonies that are being dismissed,
Okay.
yes.
Wow.
I even need to, okay.
All right. That's it. I remember that
I
somebody
gotta-
had marijuana. I remember that.
You also need
Okay.
to realize this is that
So,
there's only so many times in life that DAs are going to also help you out, because that is a hell of a deal that they're doing now. I mean, if you work some kind of magic, they're going to dismiss an aggravated assault and an injury to a child. You're pleading to this, that is a hell of a deal. Things like this don't happen all the time. So if it continues to happen, get ready. You understand? All right, sir. Good luck to you. We'll have you see the
If I may, Your Honor, District Attorney upstairs in a felony set conditions on this case, and regarding the bid, they
As long as it's the regular BIP, then I'm okay with it. Yeah, but I mean, that tells me something, right? All these cases. So, all right, I'm okay with that on the line, but it's, all right. Good luck to you, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Capel.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year.
You know what sign you are?
Yeah, I think Tiger. Me? I think Tiger.
That's right. It's okay, we'll leave for Tiger for now.
Hold on.
It's all right, Your Honor, not.
No. Damn, I'm a pig.
Close.
Way far. Damn it.
Honor, I'm here for, next Kyle, last name is White.
Okay.
CAL. He's 19 years old. Because of the freeze and all that stuff, just things fell through the crack. I was supposed to submit in a PTI application. It's 184 days old, so it's like 4 days over.
You haven't done that yet.
So the thing is, I spoke with the prosecutor, and now they're wanting me to do a mitigation packet, because even though his BAC was 0.148, which is below the threshold 0.15, there was no accident. But they're saying because of 90.
Okay. So I'm okay with it. We'll give you a couple weeks, 2 weeks. Are you okay with 2 weeks?
If you get to 3, Your Honor, just to be sure, but I can submit all this, because they're insisting on a mitigation packet now.
Okay, 3 weeks, but if it's not done, he's got to be here, and then I'm going to bring him day for day till it gets done.
Understood, Your Honor.
Okay. Hey, Vic, on page 22, they just told him that he needs a mitigation package, so we're gonna give him 3 weeks. If it's not done, it's gotta be good. It's okay, don't worry about it. You're good. You too.
Wilson? Keisha Wilson? Derek Davis?
If you want to call up Aguirre, hey, Stan, you sign this bond commission.
Bro, here.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't let that with me. It's not. It's not. She's a great friend. You're gonna do it, and I was ready and so. And the list to her. That's what's the cause of the travel. This one is just
Morning, Judge. How are you, sir?
Did you get my email? So Ms. Hill is waived today, so I was gonna put her on for next week.
Here, talk to you about it.
Okay, tell me.
So they called yesterday to take
I think she thought they closed at 5. She said 4:30. 4:30. That's what she wrote. She said they closed at 4:30. I said, go back this morning. She's actually there right now.
Oh, okay, great.
So if we can.
Perfect. If she's negative, then we'll just continue. Money, absolutely. And so,
Change the okay.
yes, yes. I don't understand why they gotta do that. It's just silly. Yes, Mo, for sure. And then negative, whatever you want. Yeah.
Thank you, Judge.
Hey, Vic, so on Hill, she's going to test right now.
It says today?
Right now, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So if negative, then whatever Mo wants.
Okay.
Absolutely. No, thank you for being proactive.
Hey Mo, what about the mitigation? Okay, I think the appointment, so, I saw she checked in, I don't think.
Court come to order, please remain seated.
But if you want to tell her to check in again, they gave her initial code. You can tell her that, to tell her.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here unfortunately on behalf of Sidney Montgomery for fee.
Great, thank you.
They were cool with those today. That's good. Yeah, yeah. I know, even that happens. Oh,
Okay, you are Cedric Montgomery? Okay, Mr. Montgomery, you're charged with indecent exposure. Fear felony, is that why you're looking for it?
He took some time in January, Your Honor. He took 15 in January.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out why you. Oh, yeah. Had to get this conviction too? Okay. Mr. Montgomery, how do you plead to the offense, guilty or not guilty? Are you pleading guilty because it's true? Has anyone forced or threatened you for your plea? Now, you talked to your attorney and went over some very important legal documents. Did you understand everything? Did you understand that when you signed on that electronic pad, it's putting your signature on those documents that are going to be admitted as evidence in the case? And you're telling me you do not want to try? After you reached a plea bargain agreement and you agreed with them for 9 days, you got more than enough credit for that. Is that your understanding?
Good morning, Judge. Mr. They wanted to reapproach about Kevin Hernandez
Tell me what you got.
and Jonathan. Mr. Day wanted to reapproach about Jonathan Hernandez. He wants to withdraw his waiver so that his family can make the bond on his case.
Day wants to approach?
That's what I got an email saying to jump back on Zoom. And then
Where
for
Day
Kevin, I don't know. And Judge, for Kevin Hunter, Judge, he's asking to come back tomorrow for you to reconsider, but I don't believe that is the case. He's indicated that he has a lawyer in Tennessee that is on standby, ready to assist him with the case in Tennessee if you would set him a bond. He doesn't care how high it is. He's just asking for you to set him a bond.
What about the case in North Carolina?
I don't know anything about the case in North Carolina.
Well, they said that, didn't you say that, Amy, there's a hold in North Carolina, or he's wanted out of North Carolina as well?
I actually can't.
Okay. I gotta wait for Day to come up.
Okay.
I was asking him to talk about it, teach about it.
Chablis, I'm guessing that Jay's going to be strongly opposed to the bond may
No,
set.
it says that he's coming up for the withdrawal part, as I missed the judge already making his bond decision. So I'm really not too sure.
That's my guess. My guess is that he's opposed to the bond being set on that Hernandez case. Oh, hi, Josh. Come on up.
I have Vincent Rodriguez. I'm not getting paid in arrear, Judge.
How come?
I lost contact with him. The number is disconnected.
Oh, isn't he in jail?
No, I don't know. So.
Oh, this is a different one. Okay, so, God, this is an old case. Okay, so I'm gonna set it at 5,001. Yeah, and then just, you want to withdraw or do you want to stay on?
I'll stay for now. Yeah.
Okay, all right, just let us know. Okay. Saw that? On Rodriguez, yeah, 5,001.
Oh, okay.
On Vincent Rodriguez. Mr. Broussard,
Sure.
hey, shoot.
Judge, I'm here this morning for Jose at his office.
Okay.
Steps we did in both cases. He's got bond. Yes. Some point, I guess, need to be addressed.
Is he in jail or he's in custody? I didn't realize that, sorry.
And to my knowledge, Judge, felony is planning on filing an 11B upstairs.
That's good. Next stop at 179.
What would you like?
Well, my question is, I'm gonna go up to the 179 and see if that is accurate, because I haven't seen an 11B hit the system yet. I'd like to talk about his felony bond situation up there so I can have some more clarity on what.
Sure. Do you want to roll it to tomorrow?
Approach.
You want to roll it to tomorrow, the next day, or?
Possibly. I'm gonna go up there first and come right back down, but I already got a court date from your coordinator, February 18th, but.
Whatever you need, I'm happy to do, you know, you just want bond reductions upstairs, I guess, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, okay.
And see if they're gonna file an 11B, like I said, it hadn't hit the system yet. I don't know if they're gonna do it or not, but.
Okay.
I'd like to talk to you first and not speculate about it.
Whatever, we're in your hands, whatever you need.
All right, thank you, just
For
appreciate it.
sure.
Okay, then Mr. Crane.
Yes, I do have one thing.
Okay, come on up, Mr. Crane. Okay, Mr. Crane, we are set for trial on Tuesday. It's set for trial on Thursday. We have. How many cases still?
Well, I just.
Let's do it real quick.
There's one in custody. And
The one in custody is announced already on Montez.
yes, that's DBS.
And then just dismiss it.
I did.
And we just dismiss late.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I just saw that. Okay. So that leaves us 1, 2, 3. So we've got 3 trials on Tuesday set up. You
Judge,
are.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
William Salazar, it texted me and said that Gatlin may go as well, but that one would be pushed to the next week. But I think it's a younger case, just to let you know.
So we got 4 from that one from ERD. He's back up. Okay, so that'd be 4. Thank you. Yeah, here it is. It's ERD. Oh, that's the one that, that's not the one Mr. Vela zoomed in on about.
No, ma'am, that's a different one. Mhm.
Right.
Okay.
Shablee's
So
here.
we got 4 trials for, Tuesday.
Okay, Mr. Kim.
I
think it's just to enter in the waiver. I think you've already ruled, well.
We set the bond at, I was gonna set a bond at 25,000 on Hernandez.
That was after all the evidence was given to the board. So I didn't want to.
All I know is that there was an oral calculation.
Oh, that's different than the, wait.
You're thinking about Mr. Hunter.
I'm not, yeah, Hunter I denied.
Oh, on Hernandez.
Hernandez, I.
Okay, sorry, I thought we were approaching it. Okay.
Well, I guess I assumed that you were approaching on Hernandez.
And I am now, Judge. Yes, he's one out of California for oral Population of a person, sexual battery, and attempted sexual battery, state would be opposed.
Typically, you're unopposed when there's a bond that's set in a demanding jurisdiction. Here, it's set at 50,000.
Typically, I do, but just with the nature of the offenses, obviously, I'd want to hear more about him being able to secure his return back to California because of the distance and the egregiousness of the offenses, his ability to secure the bail there and make the bail here. I want to know a little bit more about his flight risk and his ability to return.
There was a.
The other thing I base it on was that it wasn't a new case. It's a new case, meaning that the warrants were literally issued just a couple days ago. So it's not like it's been languishing like in the other case since 2023, you know?
Yes, that is true. These are 2Bs, these aren't FTAs. And ultimately, well,
so
if I heard
and the
more,
reason
it
is
probably
this
won't persuade
officer
me
was
to
not on
get
scene
to a
at the
point
offense, but he's
to
listed because his
agree
name
to
comes
a
up in
bond, but not a
1OR
low bond. I said
a call
This
to
is
the
not a low
address
bond.
2 days prior.
And
that was
so,
not- it was
but
not related to the
part of
criminal
that
issue at all.
is, again,
So I
being
just wanted to email
being able to
them
hear
you,
more
so you'll
about
review the main camera to see if it's something you think
defendant
we should
having the
disclose
ability
him.
to
And in that
self-surrender
case,
and
I don't know
successfully
what
make
that
it
would
back to
do as
California,
far as
whether by
your-
way of someone driving
If
him
you
there
decide
or
he
if he
needs
has the
more
funds
time, now
because
you've just gotten
making the
this for
$50,000
what?
bond
I
there
can email
and
you
whatever the
those
court
right now.
puts in here, obviously that's a big consideration.
You want me to wait essentially?
Well, I didn't know if council had anything already on hand.
Can you
So
shed any light?
I called him in the back and he's indicated that his family is able to do so, which is why I requested the release of the waiver with regards to the him taking back the waiver that he signed on yesterday. He's saying that he can come back within 14 days. He's made full aware of that and that his family is able to come up with the funds.
Did they, second, you didn't get anything from the demanding jurisdiction, right?
No, that's all.
Okay.
You want me to bring them both back out so I can admonish them both?
Please, Judge.
Do you want me to bring them both back out so I can
And then I'll
admonish
bring
them
them
both?
both back out.
Do you mind?
Please, Judge.
So
And then I'll
Dave,
bring them both back
do you mind? Hunter, they wanted to be rolled to tomorrow. Hunter, to see if he could he wanted to be rolled to tomorrow, you know, to see if he could
$25,000 bond.
No. The other one where I denied, you know.
The $25,000 bond.
No. The other one where I denied on Hunter.
You denied on?
I denied on Hunter.
But you said it was 25.
Hunter is.
Oh, I conflated the two cases. Okay.
Hunter is.
Oh, I conflated the two cases. Okay. Then I'm good. Okay. Then I'm good. I am unopposed to both of those. I am unopposed. Rolling it over for the no bond. Rolling it over for the.
I'm saying, but
no
I mean,
bond.
what sense is
I'm
is
saying,
there
but
in roll? I mean, what sense is there in rolling it when?
Oh, I thought that was.
Yeah, I mean, if you want me to, Chablis, I will, or we
No,
can.
Judge, I would prefer
But-
that you talk to him today. What he was trying to tell you was that about the lawyer and that he already had that secured. And I explained to him that I don't believe that would make a difference because of the
from an elderly of 150 to 300,000. You've got the same two cases in Tennessee. You also have a hold out of North Carolina. I'm not going to set you a bond. It's just way too much baggage. And you scare me, quite frankly, you know? Don't say anything. It doesn't require. I get it that you have a lawyer over there. But the deal is this, is that if you truly do have a lawyer there and you're able to, somehow your lawyer is able to work where they release the hold, like you're able to post bond in North Carolina, you know, that would release the hold here.
I didn't know about the case in North Carolina until just now. I didn't know anything about it.
Well,
So that came this morning, Judge. When I was talking with the state earlier, they said, FYI, that there's a pending hold in North Carolina. So when I spoke with Mr. Hunter on yesterday, neither one of us was aware of the North Carolina case.
And that's okay, but we're letting you know now that there's a lot there going on. And so if you have a lawyer and your lawyer is able to work Tennessee as such that they can release the holds, then that would release the holds here and you're able to post bond on your case here, and then you're out. But I don't feel comfortable giving you a bond knowing that you're wanted out of two different jurisdictions. What you're wanted for in one of those jurisdictions is the exact same case that you just picked up 3 days ago here.
It's the same people.
Well, I don't know.
It is.
I know that.
I have the documents.
I'm not here to litigate your case. I'm only here to give you a heads up that I don't feel comfortable giving you a bond. That's it. The more baggage you come here with, the higher, just it's not going to happen. So wanted to bring you out to let you know whether you come back tomorrow, whether you come back next week, the answer is just not going to change. You know, my primary concern is the protection of my community, and I'm going to do it at all cost. That's it. Now, Mr. Hernandez, you got to understand, I set your bond, I've cut it in half from the other case, but you have to understand that you are an inherent flight risk. So before I sign your waiver withdrawal, you need to understand that on fugitive cases, you're not going to get the 10% where you're going to have to pay $2,500 and you're going to get out. It's a fugitive case, so you are a flight risk. So you probably will have to pony up most, if not all, of the bond to be able to make bond in this case. Do you understand? Do you have the ability to get back to California once you get out? Okay, you have someone that's you can't get on a plane, try to get on a plane, it's probably not going to go well. So you're going to secure some other kind of transport to get back to California. Yeah, sure. But understand that we only give you 2 weeks from the date of your release to do that. If we call in 2 weeks and nothing has happened, you've not turned yourself in, or you've not posted that $50,000 bond, I'm going to revoke this, set it at 0. All that money's gone, and you're going to be in here again, and I won't do this again. Do you understand? Okay. Day, did you have anything that you wanted to add?
No, I'm just drafting the reset for the defendant to sign. I got the withdrawal waiver from counsel, which I just printed out. Did you want defendant to come back out for admonishment for the signature?
No. That's why I'm letting him know now. That way we can take care of everything at one time. Chablis, is there anything that you wanted to add?
I just want Mr. Hernandez to know, so I've already signed the motion to withdraw the waiver of formal extradition. So that means that if your family doesn't make the bond for another 5 days, then you've essentially lost the 7 days. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
He withdrew 7 days ago?
No, I'm saying if he sits there for 5 days and he signed it on yesterday.
Right. So because you are going to withdraw this waiver, if you're not able to make that bond, you're going to have to waive again. And then you're going to be sitting for another 14 for California to come get you. You understand this? Okay. All right.
It's going to be reset to February 13th for Hernandez.
Do you need me to sign
Thank you. Sorry, one's for the court, one's for the.
That's where you're sitting right here.
This is the judge. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, here it is. Sorry. I thought I signed it. All right, guys. I wish you the best of luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge. Yes, yes.
Partner, and they're good. The last one.
Day.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hunter already waived, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay.
Is there any more? I think that's it. Oh, there's one that.
I'll let you know.
Is this a hall? I'm not sure yet, but I'm not. I don't know. I'm very sure. What's up? Okay, I love your.
An ambulance or something?
Yes, please. Okay,
Where was the baby during all this?
The parole isn't necessarily them getting her, it's just them determining what they're going to propose. Yeah. Until they have the hearing to determine, because whatever the basis is, was it like, you know, she smoked weed or she murdered that person.
Right. In Louisiana, they do that without.
They can't, yeah.
You wanna go through the
I don't know
list?
how the process goes there, but yes.
Page
He
5.
did, well, I mean, he did
Manual.
mention.
Section for ranking judges of
That's what
here.
that makes for them.
2501.
Because between them, they before that was, you know, something that they decided not to. Take the person up. So that.
Right, that's what
It is.
Council, ready?
Can I approach on Mr. Williams?
Yes.
My bad.
So first, we're gonna do a pay. We're gonna do a pay on one.
Okay.
So the whole, so that's not actually, you know, they want, but there's some proceedings. Where they're not gonna be. So.
Good morning, Mr. Nguyen. Good morning. Why don't you ever show up to court? You know, if you show up to court, good things happen. We can give you whatever you need. You want a cell phone, tablet, food to eat, a place to stay? We can get all these services to you if you show up. You're charged with 2 cases. You're charged with theft. You're also charged with criminal trespass. You've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 7 days in jail, credit for the 7 days that you've done on the theft case. You need to understand that this now makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your sixth theft case that will now end up in a conviction. You need to understand a third is usually they will file a felony on you. And I don't know why it's happened, but at some point you're going to get a rogue, or not a rogue, but you're going to get a prosecutor that hits you with a felony. And then you're looking at years instead of days. You understand? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you cannot change this. Do you understand? How do you plead to the offense of theft? Back. If you pick up a criminal case, come to court. We will help you. All right, good luck, sir. I'll find you guilty, sentence you the agreement. Thank you, sir. All right, if it's enhanced, it'll be abandoned.
Excuse y'all.
Thank you. Thank you. I gotta give you.
Yes, this was. Yeah, we had it 4 months before. But it's like. And she is. Yeah. I might have more than mine. I think. I had. Mine. If she's kind of taking. I know she lives on the answer box. She's. Daniel Cortez? Okay.
Yes. Oh, yes, which one?
He was here on now that. I don't know. He said. He tried to go. Okay. I'll make sure.
He's like, that's just a little. And he's like,
That's a secret. This is when we. That's true. They took one of the states. It wasn't unfair. And it's just. Yeah.
So, I don't, I normally don't have cases at all, so you would have to reach out to.
Oh.
This is a lot of, yeah. Yes, yeah. So, now it's older, that's gonna be very. With the steam,
Oh, Mr. Cortez. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hi, Hunter. Hey, how are you, man?
I'm good.
What's new?
Nothing much. Same old, huh?
Got a plea?
Yeah.
Okay. Rennick. Oh, is that him?
He's in custody.
Okay.
He's got a sign and stuff. How you doing, Judge? You said, how have you been? Good?
Good. Well, I was under the weather yesterday. Felt like just,
That was me like last week.
but today good, you know? So we're going on one trespass, they're dismissing the other two?
The new, yeah, on the new trespass, dismissing the other two.
Got it.
Looks like they have. Gracias.
No. It's just, Attorneys to be fine, but he's fine. So, I'm attorney for now. I don't know.
Next, if I can get you a right finger in that moonlight.
Sorry about yesterday. I felt like las pelotas, as they would say.
State for plea.
Morning, Mr. Brennick. You're charged with 2 counts of trespass. You're also charged with 1 count of interference with the duties of a public servant. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 15 days in jail with credit for the 5 days that you've done on one, and they're going to dismiss the other 2 cases. Is that how you understand it?
Yes.
You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, this will go on your record. You have to understand from now on, you're facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. Do you understand?
Yes.
If you show up to court, good things happen. We can give you whatever you need. You want cell phone, tablet, food, a place to crash. If you come back, we can give it to you. If you don't come back, this is eternally what's going to happen. You pick up a new case, come back. All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Go, ready?
Page 12, Lede, set for arraignment fell to appear first time.
2501.
We have 2 cases.
Who-
I think we'll have 2.
Hi, Joe, you made it.
John Paul might be trying to zoom on soon, just a heads up. He has one case. Yes.
Oh, JP.
Okay.
So you said it was 1 house?
Yep. Oh, because it was the anti-theft. You should tell theft. Yes, so it was reset to.
Yeah, for sure.
The first one is 286. She just got placed on probation. She did TRS. She hasn't had any like violations on her devices or anything, but the TRS recommended community residential. She's currently on a high risk caseload and is doing IOP and SOP. So they're asking if you can use the residential in the station.
I think so.
Okay. The next two are expiration staffing, so their probation is about to expire and they
Yep.
still have stuff to do.
Okay.
The first one is 242-0858. He's currently enrolled in a DWI intervention program and is not expected to complete it until March. He's on probation until March 17th, so they're just asking for a 2-month extension just to make sure he can get the certificate.
Okay.
No, that's one else.
And then this last one is 249-6906.
Yeah, that's why.
They're asking for a 4-month extension on this one. He's completed IOP, he's currently enrolled in SOP, but he also has to complete the victim impact panel and the DWI intervention.
He hadn't done it, and it's been a whole year. No, court admonishment. This is his third DWI.
Okay. I'll have to come on Friday.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Are you feeling better?
It's great. Thanks.
Judge, council's approaching for page 10.
Hi.
Ludlow.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
This is one where we needed an additional time in order for the client to complete the anger management class and community service hours. My understanding from the office was that he had gotten the flu and was ill. I think everybody's got it. I had it too, just got over it, but that was going around. But due to the age of the case, the coordinator wanted me to approach. I did discuss with the.
What has he done, if anything?
Well, we believe that he's got some of the community service hours. I don't have the complete 30. I think she told me today it's 30.
I just saw him here.
We have no proof of any.
He's here.
Service hours, but we do have him, he did the decision-making course.
Okay.
Let me,
And I saw him.
let me I'll get an update for you so you know exactly what he's got, okay? Give me 1 minute.
Yeah.
That was ran at farmers, right? Oh, no. So we said, oh, yeah.
I'm charging. I had to drink, came from the bar.
Oh.
And they're built that's a excuse for the. Right, a lot of them. Bells, so I hit them, smell like.
Yeah, and just as well as
The best time.
But you know what?
And.
So how was the address and everything, and the house and the one back. Yeah.
For about, so.
Yeah.
For about, to get to where. I'm back to. I'll see how. And if you don't want to, once I get there, this is her husband. That she had.
Yeah, she's planning on. Oh, yeah, so we said from that and thought.
So she can put it on that show that she writes to the deal about. No, we do about all stairs. So at this point. It was not me, outside, the officer was already. There's a problem with all the shows.
I'm so big on these husbands.
This is how it's gonna happen.
And the ones out there also. Yes, thanks.
So then, not the name of the thing, so this is an honestly.
Where's it?
Just out of the right. Just switch out there, you can compare.
Oh, shit, where's that from?
It's in a console.
In the glove.
In the glove box. I mean, we're linked to them.
Oh, so not enough money is what you're saying?
Not in Chrome.
Okay, now let's talk
Instead of all this
about
going down here, nothing some people.
Yeah, there's nothing that you said, it goes back and look for. But it will go into the list and the next reading to your application for the after you file it. But you still work out, so.
But yeah, but if there's another way, it was,
I mean, I just said that it was.
I did not care, I'm actually looking at it right now. It's down. It wasn't a full
So
15.
yeah, you can go to my house here, but yeah.
In fact, also back to the road, at the police started. HGN to school, he's doing HGN, he's testing HGN. Wow, my client's facial show lights, and it was a big accident, so it is multiple vehicle sections.
It wasn't a big accident.
The car accident.
That they stumbled upon.
The original, my shop.
You can see.
Yes.
Right.
Accident.
Just accidents. She got by it, she really bought that. And she said they were really, I think we're gonna. So why did they change your or? That's what's on the.
That's in here. She crossed it. Opposite side and low down. That's the reason. Yeah. Nobody was.
She says she's in film. So you're looking for the accident. Yes. Okay, well, that's a very thorough. Okay, thank you. No, I know, and we have times we can watch, so we'll get it.
Appreciate it.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, you didn't, because we're not, I don't, I'm just not putting it here.
Yeah,
No, but
I'm
what-
stepping in for her right now to her plea.
The plea is on court.
Okay, let's do it.
What's that? Sorry, what's that? Oh, yeah, first text. So when you think we should, or the most. I just started. Information on the motion was wrong. Was wrong? Okay, I know she said she pre-filed. Let's see, and I don't know if that's a signature. Yeah, just a start over. No worries. So yeah, one second. Do you want to put any signs tonight? Yes, please.
And the last one, Judge, is page
Is there time to?
This is the only case that he has, and he's been sitting in custody for
I think
150.
it's because of the immigration.
Well, I know that. I mean, it's never been taken care of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me show you all my Hello Kitty thing. There's just this stupid little stuffed animal. Yeah, she loves them. I thought she fell in my hair and my toes. Oh, stupid. I used to be really scared of the cows when I was little. Because when I went down, I didn't know, and then I was going to open the gates and they're really big. They're really little. And they're like, running. It's just their size, it scared me. No, that's another friend that owns them. Yeah, it's wonderful. It's so cute and sad to eat them, yeah. I don't eat them. Oh, good for you. Also, solely because I split this. I have like a weird, I don't care vision and. How's the photo? What I'm collecting? What were names is what? How's the photo? Oh, wow. And I'm just so listening. Oh my god. We're back now, but that's great. It's like really weird. We used to make a lot of money off the you like called Beanie Babies. Oh, yeah, the Beanie Babies. Not listening. Sure. I'm so rated on I can't wait to eat lunch. Me too. So hungry. We can do that.
Let's try to do set a danger field, so let's find out what night will be the least, like the people who will not, let's report that. Midwest. Where you going? You're gonna go pick a stump? Where did you come from, man?
And then it's going to be blocked out. I haven't seen that. Let me see what she's done. We used to have a early that helped us with subpoenas. This one, some stuff, which was nice.
And the court still have it.
What?
He's in the court still have it. Barely let them out.
I don't think we have any to confirm that. The girls before said it was really only for every night they're legal, but I think it's not. I do have the ear management.
Good, great.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
It's on the top of the sheet. The top of the sheet says definitely.
Alright, let me call the phone number really quick to confirm the community service, and then you can file this. Do we have this signed PTR contract? All I gotta do is sign one, and I file these. Yeah. Oh,
I bet she would go with me, so have to buy herself with me. Like the nurse, the ones I think this is. Yeah, all that. Yeah, I don't know anything.
Which guys consider you for a.
That's not your
Assistant, a dental assistant. Oh, sorry, I didn't
know how to use wire.
Yes.
You guys mind grabbing them so we can get this, please?
Sorry.